An atom splits to create a distraction, and every single is a counterfeit, a misdirection. And baby, I wait forever to find you, and I change, but never to blind you. Stop the hands of time. I'll stop the hands of time. I'll stop the hands of time.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Happy post 4th, day after the 4th. Lots of fireworks last night. We didn't go anywhere, really do anything, but you could hear the fireworks. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Good Sunday. It's cooling down here. So I feel a little better, but it's still 90 degrees outside, so. But it is definitely better today than what it was yesterday. It rained last night. The rain's gonna help keep the temperatures down, I hope. Anyways, what has happened? My fan is making a noise. What are you doing? That's better. The string on the fan hits against the light sometimes. What's up, Em? Emma feels bad.
I was just stressed.
Why are you stressed?
New people.
Nah, I'll be fine. Where's your baby? I got a baby too. Oh my goodness. You're stream bombing me? Are you stream bombing me or like that? This is my stream now.
Tell them, baby. Say it's my world, and White Fire is just living in it.
You licked my hand. She's licking my hand. They could probably hear that. What you doing? Little Snooky.
Get your fan, cutie.
Hi.
You want me to leave her in here and close the door so that she's not running around outside barking at things?
I don't care. If she's barking at things, I'll bring her back in here. It doesn't matter to me. Let her free roam.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Let her free roam. I don't even have Minecraft loaded up. Good job, me.
Maybe Bailey should be the streamer.
Because she's using more brain cells than I am?
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense. Ba-dum. So, momentarily. Do you want to talk about?
I'm just stressed.
Yeah, you're leaving in 11 minutes.
I'm flapping my hands.
Because you're Flappy Bird?
I'm stressed.
Flapping your hands like Flappy
I
Bird?
have a lot of anxiety in me, and it needs to escape. And so,
You know, we never got a punching bag.
no, we didn't. I don't know that a punching bag would help right now, though.
You could
Maybe a
just...
speed bag, but not a punching bag.
Yep. Alright, Minecraft is it actually didn't take very long to load. So it'll take 3, 2, 1. No more black screen. No more black screen. There we go. I want to switch the emote today. Switch to the farmer. Why not? Let's get rolling. Put on some shaders.
Have fun.
Mm-hmm. There we go. I'm gonna slightly close my door. So, what are we doing today? I think, so I didn't stream Wednesday, I streamed Friday. Which would have been the last stream. We've gotten quite a bit done. So there was a thing floating over here that we finished up. It was over here, yeah. That we finished up. I'm trying to think. We did a little bit of a tour of some things. And I think we started over here. Working on some stuff. Let's see. So I'll probably continue right here. We'll see. Maybe I'll go to the Overworld today. I went to the Overworld in the last stream just because it's been a while. I didn't really do anything, but I did kind of drop some things off. There we go. Ooh, there we go. So I might go there and go through my to-do list and see if there's something we want to start prepping for, which may result in some creative building today. But we'll see. There's a degree of just kind of figuring it out, I think, today. Go. Except for the void. Not really. So we can level this. But we've been working on this project for quite a while now. There's not a whole lot left in terms of stuff we need to dig out at this level. So we will eventually need to go down to the lava level and start there. That's the next phase of this, which we've kind of started to do with some of the areas I've been digging out, but we'll need to continue that. But we are probably reaching a point now of being able to go do some other stuff, or where I'm reaching a point anyways of going and doing some other stuff. So we'll see. That's where I want to get maybe a to-do list together today. I contemplated working on some of the witch farm dig today, but I think it's probably more important and or maybe going to be a little more fun to start planning some things out. So. But we will start in this section. Well, let me put this my offhand so we can see. We will start on this section doing a little bit of this digging. I think we're going to repair my pickaxe as well before we head to the overworld. So, do a little bit of wall building, which has been very helpful, I will say. It It makes this place feel a lot more like a perimeter having the wall in there as well. It's a lot more enclosed, which is nice. So it's kind of almost like helping us in multiple ways now. We did finish all the walls that had to do with netherrack though, so we won't be needing to build any walls with netherrack anymore. Because I'm trying to keep the walls like as much one block as I can. A lot of these walls, if I'm filling in any gaps, is all basalt. But there are 2 walls in this perimeter that are primarily netherrack. At least parts of are primarily netherrack. I feel like one of them is maybe like part netherrack, part basalt. So there you go. Not a single one of these walls is blackstone though, but still digging it out. We got plenty of space for blackstone in our overworld storage system, so I take the blackstone. That's part of what we did on Friday. Is I took some of the shulker boxes that had blackstone in them, and we took them back to the overworld and sorted them, which was nice. What you getting? I think it's over here. This wall we need to go into. Yep, up here. Alright, let's drop the nuggets off like that. Maybe we'll do this. Oh, we got some glowstone last time as well. Had a good bit of that. Put another rack in here. Take the basalt, go work on the wall. I'll have to repair our elytra as well. Is this the... Yeah, these are the wings of glory. I sometimes switch off different elytra. I have many pairs of elytra, so... all kinds of... Where am I going with this? It's over here. All kinds of different pairs of elytra I could potentially use. So always check to see which one I'm using. So some of the problem here... Good job, me. Wrong button, of course. That's why we have fire res potions. There we go. Yes. There we go. Get some more firework rockets while we're here. There we go. Trying to think where we want to work on the wall right now, because we could go on that little section right there, but we're pretty much over lava at this point. Like pretty much no matter where I go. Maybe down here technically isn't. Yeah, this, I guess there's parts down here that aren't. Could work on this part. That'll probably be fine. I don't really want to work in the lava today. I'm just trying to use up these blocks, so it's kind of where I'm like, I could technically grab some sand, but I don't really want to. far does this wall go? Okay, we've already done this part. It's over to here, basically. So we'll use up whatever's in our inventory. No biggie. I don't think we're going to, but we could potentially hit... Whoop! We could potentially hit 3,600 days today, which would be fun. I don't think we're going to, but we could. We might get really close today. So, we'll just place down, like I said, what's in our inventory. We'll do this kind of back and forth a little bit. So, again, hopefully everyone's doing well. I'm chilling. It was a pretty chill day. I was off on Friday. It's when I streamed. Of course, I was off Saturday being... Well, yesterday being Saturday. We don't have a grill, so I didn't grill. But we did cook some hot dogs on the stove. Fries in the oven. A little bit of corn. Emma had gotten some... what is it called? Coleslaw from the store. Pretty low-key day, which was nice. Every weekend there's an element of like you do a bunch of stuff during the week, so you're trying to hurry up and do chore-like things on the weekends. We kind of slowed down a little bit and didn't do as much of that this weekend. Still some stuff, but not as much as previous weekend, so. Do that. This area. Yeah, we're still on the platform. Okay. I'll be careful of gas, but. Well, I also need to be careful of running out of room here. Don't want to accidentally run off the side. Though from this side we'd probably be fine. I think I've dropped from worse heights before. It's a nice thing about having full netherite and all the things. You don't have to worry as much about the height portion of things. Though when we do eventually go, not this part of the ceiling, but when we do eventually work on the ceiling parts, we're gonna have to be a little more careful. What I might potentially do is create a safety net. I don't know. I just want to make sure I don't like accidentally fall off. Either that or we'll just keep our lights on the whole time. Or most of it. Whoop. There we go. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm stuck there. Hey, Sonic Sand. I'm doing good. How you doing today? Good to see you. Okay, I think we're up to here. Whoop. Right at the edge. Got 6 or so blocks. Lazy Sunday, nice. Relatively lazy Sunday, anyways. Yeah, I slept in today. We've had a pretty low key weekend, which is good. So it's pretty similar here. Though now that Emma is left, I can talk about it. Well, it's not that I couldn't technically talk about it before, but anyways, Emma will not be home for the duration of my stream. She's playing a one-shot D&D campaign at a coworker's house for this afternoon. So she's just now leaving to go do that. It's okay, baby. She'll be back later. Yes, it's fine. So it'll just be me, myself, and Bailey for a little while. So she's been pretty nervous, but also pretty excited about it. This is the first like actual like D&D event, if you will, that she's been invited to. So she's very, very happy about it. It's a one shot, so it's just for today. It's not like a long campaign, but so as far as I'm aware of, it's just gonna be a one-time thing. But you never know. Oh, excuse me. Whoever that is just rude. What? A stage of game development where I'm testing more than is strictly necessary, but I still got some progress done. Very nice. All right, Bills. You want up? Into the window. Don't yell at everyone, please. D&D. As I said, it's become popular, but I miss hearing about other TT RPGs as D&D has kind of crowded them all out. Yeah, it's definitely cornered the market. I mean, we were at a Friday. We went to a games store. We went to a couple different game stores. She was looking for this weekend for a dice mat or a dice tray, I guess, because she didn't have one. She has a set of dice. She just doesn't have didn't have a tray for it. And I noticed in the store there was like the tabletop RPG section, but they had specifically had a sign for D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. They spelled it out, but it was a section of the store that was just all Dungeons and Dragons, basically. It was a really big store. The game store near us wasn't like that wasn't the TTRPG stuff. It wasn't like what I would consider more quote unquote nerdier stuff. It was more like more generic game stuff. And so we had to go like 25-30 minutes out to go to a place that had more of what she was looking for. So the place we ended up going to, like I said, was a really big store though. It looked like in the back they had rooms for rent as well, which was pretty interesting. He's always dominated in Brothers Old magazines. I used to see plenty of coverage of other systems. Traveler, my favorite, still going. RuneQuest, Tunnels and Trolls, and others that will come to. I feel like I've heard of RuneQuest. Not RuneScape, but RuneQuest. I feel like I've heard of that before. Maybe I haven't. The other two I definitely haven't. Well, unless you've talked about Traveler here, which you may have. But yeah, it should be fun. One of our coworkers is gonna DM the session, so he had invited her. So. Whoop. came out in 77, 3 years after D&D. It's always been the dominant sci-fi TTRPG. Yeah, most people in fantasy and magic, yeah. Yeah, the more sci-fi stuff is kind of... I mean, it's still obviously like... I'm just trying to think in terms of popular... In terms of pop culture. Right, what's more popular? And probably things like... in the more fantasy rather than sci-fi realm are probably more in season right now. Just trying to think, like... I don't know why I put those there when I already had something here, but okay. They're probably just more in season right now. Just in culture, so. But like you said, I mean, it's D&D's also been more popular over times. Maybe it's just fantasy, Dungeons and Dragons, and that kind of stuff is probably just more popular in general. Go back in time. I don't think I angered an Enderman, but it kind of sounded like I did. Ooh. Glitched out. Anything fun over here? We might have to break out the sand. I can fill in this section though. Just straight up fill in all of this instead of leaving a hole here. Go. People were put off by the fact you could die in character generation in Classic Traveler, but that's because character generation is a mini game with a push your luck element. Do I serve another turn for more skills benefits? Do I get out while I'm still alive? Interesting. Whoop. That's not what I wanted. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I could see people not liking that though. For sure. Let's see. Sand. Probably just use up the rest of the sand to be honest. This guy's gonna hurt. Okay, that's better. That's so bright. Ooh, ad break's gonna start in about 5 minutes, y'all. We're already half an hour in, that's wild. Characters aren't all 18-year-old newbies in travel. You get a mix of ages and skill levels. And an interesting backstory from that kind of character generation. Cool. Interesting to see the different kinds of different kinds of RPGs that are out there. What is happening here? Afraid something's gonna drop down. Let's do that. I really have a feeling something's gonna drop here. That's a very deep hole right there. I knew it. I guess that one didn't drop, but... We're gonna go through so many fire res potions being here. Yeah, they're just kind of sitting here waiting for me. At least that one didn't drop though. Let's do that. Gotta look up every once in a while. See this one right there is probably gonna come towards us soon. Hello, magma cube friend, quote unquote. Did I miss that? Seriously? The world is happening to my bow shots right now. You did. Any more coming? Nope. There we go. Slow and steady. But see, that's why we're always prepared. Also feel like I'm trained enough at this point with near-death experiences that like I don't panic as much as I once did. I knew that would happen. I went too far. Beautiful. Currently, gradually building up a... Is it a Mander chest? Put this in here. Building up a collection of classic travel books like my brother had in the 80s, but some of these books are rare and expensive, so it'll be slow going. Yeah, how difficult are those to find? Do they still make them, or is it like you're looking for pre-owned copies? Well, I guess if you're looking for classic ones, you are looking for pre-owned copies. You're not looking for anything that's made more recently. So those will be a lot harder to find because there's probably only so many that are still in decent condition. My brother works at a library, and so one of the things he does, being at the library, but also with his free time. Oh, and I guess there's an ad break going on right now, by the way. So let me know if there is an ad going on and we can continue this. But he restores old books, so it's an interesting thing. It's over there, I think. That lava looks fantastic, by the way, in these shaders. Uh-oh. And ad break is over. Welcome back. Looking for pre-owned copies, typically 48-page trade / A5 booklets. I can find any I want, but the ones I want next are about £80 each, about $110, $120 used. Oof. I guess it's not too expensive, but feels like a lot. Current publisher Mongoose have their own modern edition, but they're supporting classic by releasing new books and adventures for it occasionally. Next year's the 50th anniversary, and they've said they'll reprint the original edition. Wow. 2027, 1977. Yeah, 50 years. Cool. Last time, well, not last time, but one of the last times I was at my parents'. Cause my brother lives with them currently, and he has like the whole basement. He has a whole room in the basement that's just like pre-owned books that he's restoring, which is pretty cool. He's looking for first editions of a number of things. It's pretty interesting. New mangas, classic books, and normal priced non-rare old ones are about £15 on average, about $20. Yeah. Yeah, it's more what I would expect for a book, but like you said, they're certain rare copies. You know, the more rare something is, the more expensive it's gonna be. So that's fair. Hey, Clone Inspector, how's it going? Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well today. Yeah, we prefer the lanterns in the offhand over the totem for sure. This is the better version of the totem. It illuminates your world and doesn't save you, so 10 out of 10. Joking, of course. Launch semifinals and finals of Age of Empires 2. Awesome seeing a game from 1997 still popping. Nice. Almost 30 years. That is impressive. Still be going after almost 30 years. And to have an esport then. Sounds like an esport anyways. But yeah, I don't even think I have a totem in this world. Now that I think about it. If I had one, it'd be in my ender chest now, so I don't think I have one. Oh, and we're out. I think we need to repair some of this stuff. I'm a little worried about my elytra, so let's do a little bit of the repairing first. Let it do its thing. I'm playing Age of Empire 1. I still have it on CD somewhere. I'll still have it on CD. If I need to set up a VM to play it now. Can you still buy it? I assume you can buy it digitally now. I would assume you could. Maybe you can't. Played it as a kid with my dad, so it's just fun and wholesome to watch. $50,000 prize pool is not bad. For a game that old, not bad. So it's definitely like, I mean, people competing are going to be, you know, they're not going to be pros then, more than likely. Unless it's just a small tournament and then there's a bigger tournament, because you wouldn't be able to sustain yourself off of that. So I'm guessing it's just regular people. Probably buy digital somewhere like GOG. It'll be set up to run on 64-bit Windows. Yeah, I imagine someone at this point has been like, nostalgia. Let's make an engine to profit off of that. For better or for worse, right? Come on, y'all. Why y'all so oh, the Iron Golem died. Well, that's wonderful. That would be why this slowed down. Okay. Well, let's go get a new Iron Golem. You gotta be kidding me. Do we have... I don't know how the Iron Golem is dying. I can't figure it out. Like, there's gotta be some way in which the Wither Skeletons are able to reach it, and I can't figure it out. Do we have... I mean, we have pumpkins, so this is probably gonna be good enough. Then I want to get us some slabs. Some replacement slabs as needed. Whoop! That was not what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to put this back. No, it's been going. I haven't updated the world in quite a while, so since last year actually. So it's not anything to do with the updates that I can think of. I'm just wondering if there's some place in here where the the Wither Skeletons can reach the Iron Golem, or potentially I need to make this like little circle area here wider, potentially. I don't know, but looks like they're on Steam, even the first one. Nice. So let me just grab more slabs. Yeah, we'll just replace it for now. This is the first time the Iron Golems died in quite a while now. I made some changes a few months ago to try to help, and it looks like those haven't completely helped. Hey, not bad. So what we're gonna do here, which actually shouldn't be too hard to do. Actually, This is what we did last time. We just did this. Whoop! This goes right in the middle, and then the farm will start working again. It's not a hard fix, it's just a little bit annoying. So if we go down... No, let me just stand up here for a second. Oh, they've already all dropped. Missing a slab there, unfortunately. I wonder if they can reach across that slab, across that area now. Wouldn't think that they could, but... Yeah, we're good down here now. If we stand down here long enough, we should start to get some more drops. I can't remember if I showed this before, but we've officially filled up an entire column of double chests of bones now, which is pretty cool. You can hear it going. He's taking his time. Beautiful. Do that. One sec. 1 second. And I'm back. Not that it really mattered, but we got some things for Emma to take to her session today, and wanted to make sure she actually took them, which looks like she did. So, not that it would have changed anything at this point, because she's probably almost there, but. So we're gonna repair this pickaxe real quick. Actually, we don't really need to. If we go this way, we can repair it at the end. I do want to get rid of... We only have a little bit left here. Might as well just get rid of this now. And then repair the pickaxe, to be honest. Beautiful. I actually might get enough out of this to finish the little section of wall that we were working on previously. Whoop! Guessing all this fell into the lava. I hope. Yeah. song's so low. Okay. Let's go put this on the wall. Over here. Go all the way up if we can. Almost fell into lava again, you mean? True. Regular occurrence. Can't forget about it. I don't know sometimes if it registers in my brain anymore just because of how many times, like, we've almost fallen into lava or fallen into lava. I don't know that it really registers for me anymore. The way that it probably should. Hey, if I've fallen more than once in a stream though, doesn't that mean that I'm overachieving? And who doesn't love a good overachiever? We love it. We love overachieving here. It's my nickname in high school, overachiever. It wasn't actually my nickname, but it was definitely a regular occurrence. Being called an overachiever for any number of reasons. Go. It's fair. It's definitely fair. I swear, if the Iron Golem despawned or is dead again, it's just going very slowly. Okay, it's a little better. Let me go down here. Okay, okay, that's better. That's better. Okay. I feel a little better now. Only a little bit though. Not a lot, just a little bit. How many skulls are we at now? 40. Not bad. I'll take it. Bloop. That is an improvement we should make to this, though. Like, there's a bunch of stuff here. Let me actually... Can I go up here? Whoop! Feathers and chicken, we're never gonna get those. We could just make all of these coal if we wanted to. All of these bones, probably. We don't really need arrows. Three coal, 3 bones, 1 with a skeleton skull, then the rest. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, that's very efficient now. There we go. Yeah, let's do that real quick. I'm gonna throw these in here. Let's grab a stack of coal. Stack of bones. So we're going to replace you with you. So we're gonna have coal, bones, bones, bones. I'm gonna replace you with the skulls. Yep, already worked. So we can get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Yeah, get rid of all of this. Take these out. Oh my gosh, look at all that coal. Bones, bones. We didn't really get many arrows anyways. I'm just gonna throw all these in here for now. Zombie flesh. Oh, we got swords here. Actually, these actually make sense to put in here. There. Move these all up one, I think. Works. So where's the cutoff at? Oh, we need to get rid of these gold nuggets. We should just make these into ingots anyways. 2 ingots. So that's the end. So we can start here. Getting rid of all of these. Nothing's in here. Some of our hoppers back. Sounds good to me. There we go. Gonna make these into just slabs. Just do that, so those will just be floating for a bit. Anything fun here? Just gonna get rid of these. Get rid of those. Okay. Oh my gosh. This works a little too well. There we go. Ad break coming in about 4.5 minutes, by the way, y'all. Just as a heads up. We're already about an hour into the stream. GG's. Alright, we're going to do this. You're definitely getting some stuff through here. Yep. Beautiful. Looks like it's all working. So we are going to... We don't need this. Just need to do this. There we go. There's a slab here. Grab the remainder of those. Time for food. Team Med sounds good. I'm just gonna be continuing to take this down. So redstone box. Redstone box. Stone bricks can go in here. And torches can go in here. And put the chests in here, because why not? Can always use an extra set of chests, and I always forget them. Just took my pants off. That was weird. Yeah, that works. There we go. And we'll throw these swords out. And change everything. Throw these out too. All the swords are making their way through here now, though. We don't have to deal with these right now if we don't want to. Though I could. It's probably a good idea too. Alright, come here, blazer rods. And rotten flesh. You in there, we'll put you in there. Let's take the gold and the arrows. Those in here. Feathers and some filler blocks. How much of this do we really want? I'll take some of this stuff because that's useful to have. I really want the raw chicken. I don't really feel like I want the raw chicken, to be honest with you. Alright. We're gonna throw the rest of this away into the lava. Don't want it, don't need it. Yeah, I think that's good. That is a lot. All right. I think the ads are about to start, by the way. FYI. Swords and the rest of this. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll put this shulker box back in here then. And we'll take you. Give me that redstone box back, please. Let's do that. Put you there. So just this little section is what we need to throw out. And I think we're good. There's like, once again, a lot of wither skeletons up here. Oh my. I'll put you here. Two skulls, apparently. Wow, that's a lot of XP. Okay. Let's take these swords as well and throw these out. Okay. I think we can fly back to the overworld now. Welcome back to the ads, by the way. I think we can fly back to the overworld. Go drop this stuff off. And I think I know what I want to do next in the overworld. Well, I mean, there's a few things. But I think I know in general what I want to do. I want to go that way. I should probably block this off. That would be a wise decision. Let's use this. That's a wise decision. Whoop. Let's do that. So we don't accidentally go that way. So we're going this way, I think. Yeah, there's a portal over there. Gold farm that needs fixed. To the storage. Uh-oh. Okay. I was about to say, that could have been bad. Alright, let's move towards the storage. Very laggy storage. It's fine. It's a little easier looking this way, I think. Let's take the blaze rods. The blaze rods go with the nether items, which I believe are over here. Well, in theory, they should go with the nether items. Yeah, there we go. Got a bunch of those. Got some mob drops there. I think the feathers we'll take with us. Zombie flesh should go over here. Yep. Feathers? Do they go over here too? They do. Got a space for arrows? Do. And then this we can put in our ender chest. Apparently there's not an ender chest over here. Put one there. Like having that little section for it. I'm gonna combine this gold into blocks. We don't have a ton of gold, but we have enough. This goes on the other side. This is a wood item. This is an iron item. It should go there. Wood. Trapdoors should go here. And then the stone stuff should go on this side, I believe. Put you there. Stone brick, in theory, should be going around here somewhere. The filler blocks there. Real stone brick goes here. Okay. And then if I take my ender chest, put it away. Cool. Alright, let's fly up. And since we're not going to be spending the rest of today in the nether... Where's my armor at? Let's get Kevin. Good old steady Kevin. Alright, let's go to sleep. There we go. I put an ender chest around here somewhere, didn't I? Did I not put one? Okay, I do have one over here. Some of my other materials. Okay, so let's take a look at our to-do list. there's a few different things here that we need to work on. So we've basically built the castle at spawn at this point. At least the walls for it. There's other buildings we could put inside of it, but the walls for it are done. I'm trying to think. What I would really like to do in this stream is start thinking about and planning the next actual build. So a few farms that we're looking at doing: squid farm, moss farm, frog life farm, slime farm, witch farm, tree farm. Some other ideas I had were flower farms, a mud farm, a wool farm, like a sheep farm, which is pretty, like an actual like automated one, which is relatively simple. Builds, we're working on the castle. We built the walls. We're working a ton in the nether. I did put some materials together for the end portal room. And I think the main thing that we need to design, and that might be what I do today, is our generic mob farm does not have a structure around it. And I wanted to do a hot air balloon a long time ago, and I never did. So I am wondering if we work on that some. I think that would be a good thing to do. Oh, but I didn't write down today's stream yet. Today is the 5th of July, 2026. So this is stream number 40, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. So what do we have in here though? We've got spider string farm, villagers in the village, end portal room. I can go over there, but I have already designed it, and I do have a lot of the materials already over there. I started to try to work on designing a moss farm. What I wanted to do was kind of design my own moss farm, but it didn't work out particularly well. Have we not finished the ocean monument project? I mean, the crop farms we've basically finished. We don't have goats and goat horns. I know it's been around for a long time, but we just don't have it. End Dimension Castle was a thought. Witch farm, piglin bartering, tree farm. Oh, so that is what I wanted to plan out today, actually. We could do the mob farm, but I wanted to do this. So one of the goals of this central area, this spawn area, is down here. You'll see we've already built one of the bridges, but we want to be able to basically run everywhere that we need to some degree. So we have this portal. We can come through the nether here. We can run up this way. We can run down this staircase. It's not a pretty staircase necessarily, but it is a staircase. 2025. Where's the 2026 goals? Down here? They are down here. Cool. That was 2022. Okay. Hello, chickens. So we can run up here. Which is pretty cool. You can come up to this section. But one of the things that I would really, I mean, there's a few things I'd really love to do, but one of those things is building a bridge from here to there. I think we're going to cut out that middle island. I don't think it serves a great purpose. But if I'm able to build a bridge from here to there, over there, I probably don't want to go straight across. I probably want to do some kind of arch to it, I think. And then we could connect up to this build, which then we could connect this up to that, and so then we could walk from here to there. The other thing, I remember talking about this before, is building a bridge here to there. I don't know if it'd be like a diagonal bridge or if we would just pick a spot like right here. Actually, probably right here is probably a good spot. But we need to plan out. We need to plan this out basically, like where we want all of like the bridges and the connections to go. I haven't put a ton of thought into it. I put a little bit of thought, but not a ton of thought. Getting rid of that because we don't need that anymore. And I think that's going to lead up into, you know, probably one of the next builds. Well, there's a few ways in which this could go for like the next build. We could build a bridge here and start working on the tree farm. We could build a bridge somewhere and like, idea in my head, something that's really, really easy is making like a cocoa bean farm. Like at least something semi-automatic, if not automatic. Put something on a timer maybe. I don't know. I don't think we can place cocoa beans, so I think it may only be able to be semi-automatic. But I have to look into that. I don't want the cocoa bean farm. Right now it's right there. I don't want it to stay there. I want it to be integrated. So you'll see down here, right? So we have that bridge area. We have that bridge area. I want to be able to bridge to there and then bridge to there. And I want to be able to bridge over to here. And so there's a network of bridges that we need to establish in this world. Throw you in there. So it probably makes sense to start planning that out today, where we want each of these to go. So I'll grab some stone, I think. Stone's usually like the easy thing. I don't need all that. So an example, right? Like we need a pathway here. Welcome back. I think we need a pathway up to like here. And we want to make that kind of centered. I think that would make sense. We could also just center it. That's pretty centered already naturally. So this is almost like made for a bridge right here, right? You have a 5 wide area here and a 5 wide area there that perfectly line up. I don't really care about going this way. Though we could, in theory, like do something where we can doop, doop, doop all the way down here, but I don't, Grab that. Keep my lights on while we're up here. But I think I definitely want a pathway around this way. That's then gonna lead to... I think what would make sense right here, if we extend this pathway down to here, is to have like a little ledge, like an elytra ledge right here. Something that sticks off a little bit. I don't know that we want a pathway all the way around here, that we could. Definitely want one the other way. I'm gonna grab some signs. If we don't have any already up here. Should have some wood. I thought I had some wood up here. And so that way we can start planning things out. And maybe one by one, over a course of different streams, we can start working on some of these. And that also gives us an opportunity to not be working in the nether and do something different. So, because it's hard to do things if you haven't planned them out, at least in my head. Or at least some kind of basic, like I want, you know, in general, this thing to be here. It is nice to see this guy again, yeah. So I'm gonna be a little more descriptive than that, actually. So that'll be the bridge to the tree farm. We might actually start at this level, not at that level. But whatever. I want this to be an elytra ledge. Place you can fly your elytra and land there pretty easily, and you can just kind of walk up to the castle then from there. Which would be a pretty easy thing to do. So from here, we want to go to here, I think. See, what I don't know here is how we're going to get to these other areas. But let's go this way. So I want this to be a bridge. Bridge to the iron golem. I want to be right here. That's what I'm saying. We can probably get rid of this little island. Potentially. And just bridge this whole gap all the way over to there. Would be pretty interesting. Once we get over there, easy thing to do here is just climb the vines all the way up here, right? I don't want to fall. So we might have to do something here. There's a sign there. What's the sign say? Oaks Golem. This is in 2021? October 24th, 2021. I mean, that's not what I meant by it. No, it's just a place to be able to... Oh, here we go. Just a place to be able to fly up to. You know what will be perfect here? Bridge into Tree Farm Mountain. Tree Farm Mount, put a period there. So we could do a bridge from here into there and create a diagonal entrance into the tree farm at this level. I think that'd be pretty cool. As a reminder, the idea behind this mountain is that this is going to be a mountain where inside of it we're gonna dig out a section, and this will be a much quicker dig than any of our nether stuff. But we're gonna dig out a section for a tree farm, and we're gonna have multiple levels of it. In part, I think it's gonna be helpful just to be able to, as the updates come along and we get more and more types of wood, we can continue expanding further and further down and have like a new layer for like other multiple types of wood or each kind of wood, and kind of try to future-proof it a little bit. Or we can just keep adding more to it as we go. We can go as far down as we want, basically down to bedrock there. If I were to fly this way, I mean, this is a pretty big mountain, so as you can tell, this goes all the way down here. It's a pretty thick one too. Although, be careful over here. We might have to either get rid... I don't want to get rid of this necessarily, but we might have to do something like encase it or something. So I purposefully didn't put a lever on the outside. Just kind of thinking about the fact that if you were to actually use this, you wouldn't want to be able to lower it. Just like have anybody open and close it. But that's where, I mean, ender pearls are fine. They get me through pretty easily. Oh, there is wood right here. How did I miss this? Let's do that. Put our to-do list book here. When the bridge is all over the place, it'll look like one of those crazy artworks by MC Escher. I am a little concerned about having too many bridges. However, at multiple heights, it may make it look a little more inhabited than it currently is. Because right now it just basically looks like a bunch of terrain, you know? Which is cool. But like, for instance, I'm thinking like a bridge right here. I don't want it to be too tall, but a bridge right there could look pretty cool. Looking at the landscape. Oh, and that's what I was thinking of. So what we might want to do here is extend this section, like make this a path. Instead of making this a wall, just kind of punch this out, right? Just kind of punch it out and then make a bridge here over to there, which is what I think will make more sense. So if we did bridge to island, and it'll just go that way basically. And then we can connect from there to there and there to there. Well, actually, there's multiple ways in which we could do this. So here, we can do a bridge bridge to mountain. So we would just go here to there. Could have a bridge here that is bridge to another island. So this is a bridge to an island. It's a I don't know what that is. I kind of call it a floating island. I don't know that we need a bridge from here to there. Like, it might be sufficient just to have a bridge, a diagonal bridge there, a diagonal bridge there, a bridge here, and then you can kind of just, I can maybe just fill that in, to be honest. That actually is probably gonna make more sense, and just kind of build out the landscape there. Yeah, I think that's gonna make more sense. That's starting in about 5 minutes, by the way. Brit sounds like an Irish greeting of some sort. Or Brit. I don't know. My fingers just type. And so here, I really just need to clear out some area here, which will help a lot. Here I want bridge to mountain. Again, a lot of this is, you know, I fly with Elytra a lot of places, but it would be nice to just be able to walk everywhere if we really want to. It's kind of take in the scenery. So this will be bridge to island. I'll have to recenter this a little bit, but brudge. Typing is hard. All right, let's grab my ender chest. Yeah, that bridge there comes over to here. As we got kind of a two-way bridge here. We got nothing to go that way, so we're gonna go bridge there, and then we're gonna bridge to there and to there. So like this is kind of like a focal point of a lot of it, I think. This is kind of like its own. This is a floating island, I believe, as well. This is kind of like the center. Brush could be an English clockmaker from the 1760s. My typos are very entertaining, aren't they? One of the things we do need to do, though, is cut down some trees. Because they need to be able to see. Good chance we'll add some trees back once the bridges are done. Like, I'm already thinking, like, that island over there needs some trees. But let's get rid of these. Be able to see a lot more. There we go. There's no tree up there, I don't think. Nope. We might flatten some of this. We might not, I don't know. Let's cut down the trees first. See if this helps. Cut this one down. Okay. As those do their thing, gotta get rid of some of those trees. Any trees? No, I feel like these trees are fine. Some trees are okay. Yeah, we just need to fill this in. Okay, let me get some grass. Do I have any over here? I don't have any more shulker boxes over here, do I? I think I got rid of them. It's starting about 18 seconds, by the way. FYI. Start filling some of this in. We'll fill in a bulk of it with some of the stone. Let's go get some more stone. See if I have any over here. I might. A little bit. We'll just be filling in stuff. Fill this in. There we go. It's a creeper down there. I haven't seen a creeper in a long time. Whoop. Don't want a little hole there if we can help it. I think ads are over now. No sailors this time? Nice. Alright, let's go sleep. No signs were placed during the ad break. I've just been filling in this section over here. There's a creeper there, though. Hey, buddy. There we go. I feel like this we want it to be. We want to fill this in, maybe. It could look a little more natural looking over here, I think. Looks okay. Go. Hey, Pixel Perfect. Yeah, we had a good time. Hopefully y'all had a good time. We didn't do much. We just kind of stayed in. Cooked some hot dogs on the stove. We don't actually have a grill, so we couldn't grill, but hot dogs were good. We actually got some really good, like, very, very bougie hot dogs. So, from we have a Whole Foods. It's not too far from us, so we went to Whole Foods and got some very nice hot dogs. There we go. I think it works. You're watching, a little thumbnail appears in the chat column. Gotcha. Let's see. So these trees are gone. That's not terrible. I mean, it could be worse. I feel like this needs to be like, I need to fill that in. I need to be a bit of an overhang. I feel like it's gonna look better if we do that. Also, I feel like this looks ugly, but maybe if I do like this instead of all the dirt, or just made all this stone, it might actually look better. Yeah, I feel like that looks better. Though it might make this grass. Just chill at home, basically. Nice. Let's do that, I think. Similar here. I feel like I just tried to do too much here. So let's just do that and that, maybe. That's probably good enough. Like that grass. How did up the day we kicked you out of the Empire for throwing away perfectly good tea? You mean the day that we rebelled and removed ourselves from the Empire? Yeah, we just hung out. there's different fireworks in the area that go off. Like, we heard them, but we didn't really look at them. It was unfortunately rainy for a couple hours in the afternoon / evening time frame when you would normally get more like fireworks. So like the cul-de-sac that we're pretty close to, sometimes the people down there do fireworks. They didn't do any this year, it seemed like. So a little too much rain, I think, for most people, but it was also really hot for most of the day, so kept a lot of people from doing much. It was a pretty typical day. I mean, I think we had some hot dogs. Okay. Hot dogs, threw some French fries in the oven. Corn. Emma had some coleslaw that she picked up. It's a little better, but we need something overhanging right here now. What I could do is get a happy gas right now. However, that'd be too much fun. Go. Probably just too easy. That's better. That is going to bother me. Okay, we do need the happy gas for that. Yeah, it's been pretty. The weather's been pretty hot for sure. Whoa! I was trying to land on top, buddy. Jeez. There we go. All right, let's go. This menace of a ghast. We just built the empire, saved us a lot of money in the process, and became our best customers in the Industrial Revolution, basically. Basically, yeah. I haven't really enjoyed hot dogs since I was told I couldn't have sauerkraut anymore, so now I go for the good old sausage sandwich instead. We had a whole hot dogs. They opened up a whole can of worms. Let's see. One of Emma's favorite debates to have, and we had it yesterday as well. You know, just a little sported debate. I think I mentioned the debate of hot dog. Is a hot dog a sandwich? What is a hot dog? Right? Is it a sandwich? Is it a sub? Is it a taco? Like what is it? But beyond that, she always loves to debate about is an ocean a soup, or is the ocean a soup? So we had some spirited debates as well. It's a good time. I feel like this should maybe be that. Like maybe this should be this. I think that would make more sense. That does make more sense. Same here, like this feels like that should just be plain. Same here. Well, this actually could be like that, but then I think this would need to be that. That works. That's better. Yeah, it's much better. Grab that. that's better. I'll get some of the blocks that'll drop. That's a little weird. I can't reach it. It's fine. Go. Go. Go up here. Certainly see a lot better now. Beautiful. Yep. Bridge there, bridge there, bridge there. What we could do here on this island is just put a central tree. If we expand the island out a little bit, terraform it a little bit, and just put like a tree in the middle. Like a custom tree or something. That'd be cool. It doesn't have to be custom, but that would be an idea. Again, I'm definitely getting rid of that. That's an eyesore to me. Cool. Not bad. Where did that come from? It's a very weird section right there. Oh, you know what? I bet I dug like some coal out of there or something. Maybe not coal, but I probably dug something out of there. Yeah, it is kind of slow, but yeah, it is a fun way to travel. For sure. I think is there anywhere else? We did that. Kinda. We've got a bunch of areas that we can start building things on. We need a bridge here. That's one. That'll really help us. Let's move upwards. I like to keep the ghast in here if I can. Wherever you dismount from the happy gas, it goes within a certain radius. It always stays within a certain radius of where you dismounted, so. I just want to make sure I put the gas up here so it stays within the castle. Would be a good way to explore a map of jungle. Large biome jungles aren't fun to traverse if you haven't got elytra. And even like elytra can be a little fast. Happy gas might be a little too slow because it is pretty slow. Should get rid of this glass. It's all looking pretty good though. I don't know what we want to do here because we could connect this over to there. Need some more signs though. Up here. Actually, already got some oak. I don't know why I got more here. Signs. Lots and lots of signs. Wood on wood on wood. Visual lights are when I was more interested in filling in the map than seeing interesting things on the ground. Yes, ground exploration is definitely better by boat or foot. Boat is a very, very fun way to go. Personally. I think so anyways. I can't believe there's a pig up here too. It's kind of wild. So we want there to be a... Oh, I didn't get the... Urgh. I put the stone away. What was wrong with me? Well, been asking that for a long time. So this is bridge to island. Cool. Oh, there's a fun way to go up here. Can't get all the way up there. Darn it. Disappointed that there was no typo. Just waiting for the day. That is disgusting down there, I will say. Do we have torches? I put some torches down there because that's horrific down there. Got 2. I have lanterns. I just don't know if I want to use the lanterns. I'm gonna be honest. I don't need a ton of torches though. Anything fun that wants to kill me? But all not fun stuff that wants to kill me. I'll put some lanterns here too, why not? Put one there. One there. Got a torch there. There. That's probably enough. Kind of wild how much this has been destroyed. This is what Endermen do to you, though. I have a shovel on me, might as well use it. I may want to kill the Enderman. Would probably be a wise thing to do. It's like a single pillar holding this thing up, which is kind of funny. Do that. I want to kill the Enderman, but I need the Enderman to come closer over here. Because if I hit it right now, it's going to go off the side. Where you going? Come here. No? This is hardcore world. I hope not. No, I'm just angered in Enderman. It will eventually die. But or de-aggro, more than likely. That'll probably be what it does. If I fly far enough away, it'll de-aggro. So pretty over here. Haven't been to this section in a while. I'm not over. Little tiny island. This is a very weird island mass, I will say. Land mass. Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, so it's that close. Okay. I mean, I should have known that, but this is our Mushroom Island. I forgot it was, well, I won't say forgot. I didn't know it was this close. And there's the portal that we normally come through. But it's so cool. I love looking at that thing. I thought around here that there was a, ooh, look what it is. Is that armored? What is this? What are you? Hello? I can ride you, I think. I need to get a saddle or something. Cute. I've never seen those before. We know where some of them are now. That's good. There's a giant landmass this way. There's a birch forest, I think. You need a saddle. To get one at some point. Is this new terrain? New-ish? Yeah, this is new-ish terrain. Shouldn't be new. This is the world height height limit right here. But this looks like Caves and Cliffs Mountain. Yeah, this is definitely like a Caves and Cliffs type mountain. Wow. What biome is this? A grove. Oh, this is like the you got the snow. You fall into and die. Powdered snow, right? It's cute though. Yeah, the lava is still falling. You can see that one falling right there as well. Have I not like been out this? I feel like I must have been out this far before. This really is not that far from spawn. This does look more Caves and Cliffs-esque though. Pumpkins there, that's nice. Yeah, powder snow, always take leather boots when I'm exploring the mountains. That's fair. Yeah, this is definitely like Caves and Cliffs Mountain. This is insane. It's all frozen, it looks like. Maybe. Is that frozen? Is that the ground? Yeah, it's all ice. Wow. Cool. Very efficient shovel can also help when you get buried. Fair enough. We won't spend too much time over here, but this is a lot of snowiness. It's an emerald. This is actually really cool. It's an emerald. I'm not gonna take it because it's too cool. It's emerald down there too. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on, are there caves down here? We fly down into a cave? Oh, this is a water cave. You know what's one thing that I have yet to find in this world? This is a beautiful swamp, by the way. I have not found a woodland mansion yet. And it's one of those things, every time I get close to a forest, one of these forests, I always look for. Take a quick peek around. This is a giant mountain, I will say. Back to nothing. This is so cool being up here. Ooh, that's yeah, one of those things. The pillager outposts. Hi, Bales. How high are we right now? 244. Maybe a swamp would be a good find. Actually, do I have a mangrove swamp? I don't remember. More emeralds right there. This is so cool. Terrible nonsense people, yeah. Alright, how do we get home? Let's head home. Oh, ad break. Let's head home. Big old swamp right here. This is a big, big, big swamp. It's a ruined portal right there. Slime, hello slime. I've been here before. Alright. Nothing in there. I need to go this way. Can we thread the needle? Shoom. And the shipwreck should be here. Because over here... One ad break is over. Welcome back. Over here... should be... the Mushroom Island. Been through here many a time. Pretty though. Do want to get back and go to sleep though. Should be over this way. Yep. Home sweet home. Oh, with all those beacons. Should get a few more loading in soon. Yep. Does remind me that we do want more beacons. Got regen and we got speed around here. If I go all the way to this end, do I still have all those effects? Nope. We lose speed and regen until I get back in here. So we want beacons over here. Okay. Could use some beacon effects over here. We could use some beacons down here too. I actually have quite a few beacons already, so we can potentially just go ahead and add those. Let me have 3 beacons. Plenty of iron. Go down far enough, we could put some beacons in this area, potentially. Like a haste beacon would be pretty cool to have here. Ooh. This does, of course, have our storage though. I think we'd have to go over here. I think here is the edge, is it not? Yeah, this is outside. Yeah, this wouldn't work. This is right underneath of our platform here. The sun come down. I don't want it in front of a bridge. Like I said, I would like some beacons around here. That is a great question. Where do we put a beacon? How about on this side? There shouldn't really be anything over here. Oh, well, more storage. I'm gonna think about it a little bit more. I don't think we're gonna do this today. I'm gonna have to think about that. It may be helpful to have at least a haste beacon over here for the tree farm. Welcome back. I'm trying to figure out what to do, where to put some beacons around here. I think we'll keep things as they are for now. Here's what we can do. The signs in here. So this is a mixture of stone. This is what? Stone, cobble, andesite, tough. Do want this path along here. So let's, how wide did I make this path? Let's go ahead and make this path 5 wide. Do we need a 5 wide path around the edge? Maybe start with a 3 wide. Alright, just go do something like this, basically. And then do here maybe. We might want this to be here though, yeah. The moss carpet here. Potentially not good, but we'll see. Watching a lot of Subnautica to me a second to visualize what a beacon was in Minecraft again. Fair enough. Take a minute and kind of think about it. Don't know if I like this 3 wide. We'll see. Let's maybe do that. Cobble. And then I'll put some tuff down. Missing some cobble here. Actually, technically, this should be grass blocks here. Like that. Okay. I need a grass border here if we're gonna do that. For sure. Do I have any more dirt? Do have some grass here as well. Do that, I think. Move this out one, I think. Oh, I don't want that there. I do want this here. Do want that on top. Three wide's actually not bad. Not too bad anyways. Let's do that maybe. Nope, let's not do that. Maybe do that, okay. Just extending it out a little bit. It's not terrible, but I do feel like I'm missing some elements. Or maybe having, let's see, make this a little wider might help. Doesn't have to be like the greatest either, or the most expansive. Just a little bit wider helps. Yeah, I think I want this to be a little bit wider. Maybe not take itself so seriously. Yeah, it's not bad. I think I do want this to be here, though. Not there. Here. Yeah, it works. The wider is definitely better. Oh, that's a piece of blue glass if you're talking about that. That's just a piece of blue glass. I want to expand this as well. I like that. That's good. It's going to come through and be a little more of this, I think. Give it a little more stone. Do that. Yeah, I like that. It's much better. want a little bit of tough here. We'll see if I have some more tough. Got a little more of all these blocks, it looks like. Yeah, not a suitable habitat for the puffer fish for sure. It's no use. Wait, where is this? Ow. I think it's up here. I thought there was tough up here. Maybe it's the next one down. Whoop! Yeah, it's here. Got a bunch. Here we go. Whoop, don't fall. So we'll do a little bit of this. Down here, get as much of this grass as I can. Okay, cool. Huh. 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 There we go. Whereas now that's the opera house under there. I was thinking the gate redstone was looking a bit overkill before. Yes, it is. So that, yeah, that gate goes in the castle, and then the castle you can go down to all that stuff. I mean, I mostly did it as something for the castle, not for the storage underneath of it, but it is important to consider this as well. This needs to be a little bit wider. Do that. I definitely want this to be wider. Get that back to me, thank you. All this. This will eventually open up to the. Oh, let's grab this. To the bridge. I want to place you here. Get a moss carpet. We'll do something like this. Makes a little more sense. Do that for now, and then there's just kind of rounds off here. Certainly not perfect, but for the most part I like how this has turned out, though I think here it needs a little more, whoop, a little more something. It's a couple more blocks here. The block potentially here as well. It's gonna be you. I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna put cobblestone there. And this is gonna be replaced by you. A little wider. It's 5-way. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Easy, simple. Extend the pathway over here. So now it hooks up to here. What we're eventually going to do is take this out. I guess we can kind of do that now while we're standing here. Let's do that. I'm thinking here. Whoop. Let's do that. My slabs at. Some slabs here. Put a slab there, maybe. Do that. Let's do this. Like that. So we can have this staircase up to here, staircase down to here. We can build a little ledge right here. I think it works out pretty well. We've got one road coming over this way, and then this road will connect up to this bridge. It's in front of our castle. Put all this stuff over here, I think. Just unload all of it over here. You there. Voila. We'll need to spruce it up with some shrubbery or some fences or something, or, you know, add some more details to it. But as far as kind of a generic roadway goes, or pathway, I think it's pretty good. All right. So instead of having an ad break, I think I am going to wrap it up there for today, though, folks. So hopefully you all enjoyed. Thanks for being here. As always, this will be posted over on YouTube, over on my second channel, as well as will be available here on Twitch if you want to watch the full VOD. Planting stuff will look nice. Yeah, some colors, some bushes, some fences or something might help it go a long way. So thanks for being here. I really appreciate you being here once again. I go live Sundays and Wednesdays for anyone who is curious. Sundays 1 p.m. Eastern, Wednesdays 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Last Wednesday I didn't stream. I streamed on Friday instead, but I generally try to get one weekday, which is Wednesday, and one weekend in. So yeah, absolutely. Thanks for hanging out through all the shenanigans, and I'm glad we got to come back to the overworld as well and do some things here. So hopefully this is the start of getting back to the overworld a little bit and doing some more projects here. I would like to, it's going to turn into a 3,600 day tour probably at this point, but get a world tour recorded as well and up on YouTube. So I'll look at doing that this week, but at least for the recording part of it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. I'm long-winded. I appreciate you being here. I will see you all back here either next Sunday or on Wednesday. So take care. Bye for now.